I'm the owner of a Roblox army group with over 120,000 members. I invested several years of insane effort just to create it. But what if I just decided to restart and create a brand new Roblox group within 7 days? And welcome back to day 6. So today we are currently working on the map. The builder clutched up and she did so much overnight. So I'm going to take y'all around. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of a tour. All right, guys, so to start off, we're going to start off in the main area. So we have the parade deck right here. We have 6 pads. We got the waiting for training pad back here so people can stand there. They can wait for trainings and tryouts, so stuff like that. It's pretty simple. It's not super big, but it's also not super small. Over here, we have the graduation area. So whenever they finish their training or tryout, they'll come over here. They'll get promoted. They'll wedge. They'll take photos, stuff like that. So it's pretty simple. Right here, we have the Academy Enforcement Unit. Basically, this is where they're going to spawn. They're not going to spawn over here next to the gate, just like normal military police or whatever. They're going to spawn right here, over here. It's going to be pretty close to the gate, so it's not too far. The interior looks pretty nice. It's kind of decked out. I'm not going to lie. We got a jail up here. We got our locker room. We got some offices down here, a meeting room. So it's pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. So I think they're going to like that. Over here, we have the vehicle spawn area. So if you guys want to come get a vehicle, you spawn them in here. I'm not sure if we're going to actually have vehicles, but this is going to be here just in case. And it also looks very nice. We have the first obby, which is called the Dip. It's this big, nice, really cool obby. It's, I don't know why they called it the Dip. I think it's because of this water, and you just take it like a little dip of water and then you hop out and you just keep going. So I think that's why they named it that. The obby is pretty simplistic. It's not too hard, and it's pretty cool. All right, and then right over here, we have the Special Weapons and Tactics Headquarters. So when you guys come in here, it's pretty simple. It's kind of like the other buildings. You got your classroom, you got a classroom. Come upstairs, you got your meeting room, you got your office. So it's kind of chill. We also have our locker room right here. It's pretty nice. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it for the SWAT building. Right over here, the developer has not completed the interior, but this is going to be the training and evaluation commands building. So basically the trainers, they're going to come over here. They're going to have their stuff. They're going to have their BMT guys sitting right here. So whenever they want to come train people, there's going to be people just sitting in here waiting for a training. And the trainers are going to come unlock the red door, let them out, and they're going to come over here, train, get promoted, stuff like that. So it's pretty easy. It's pretty simplistic. Right over here, we have our amazing gun range. It looks really cool. You got your neon, like little lights in the middle and stuff like that. So it's pretty simplistic. It looks very nice. This will be used for trainings and stuff. So I'm very excited for that. Right over here, we have an area under construction. So this is going to be a building in the future. You guys better tune in tomorrow for day 7 and how it's released. What building is going to be right there for the future. So right now, it's just under construction. We're not going to have enough time to finish it, so we're just putting it underneath construction. And then right over here, this is honestly my favorite building. It is Traffic Enforcement Unit. So basically, you come in here, there's going to be some cars that you can spawn in. Obviously, the interior isn't done yet, which is kind of concerning due to it being day 6. But it's okay. I believe in my builder, and I think she can do it. Right here, the cars will spawn in, and all you'll do is you'll pull out. You'll just drive around the track. It's a pretty nice track. It's pretty simplistic. You'll be able to drive your cars around or motorcycles. We're kind of deciding on which. You will be able to drive from over there and into the little city area over here. You'll drive all the way back to the base, and that's pretty much the track. People do pursuits, training with motorcycles, training with cars, stuff like that. So, I mean, it's going to be pretty simplistic. It's going to be pretty nice. We also have our obby number 2 called the Trench. Again, no idea why they called it that. The other one I had an idea, but this one, I don't really know. It seems pretty cool because if you fall down, you're going to be in the water again, and you're going to have to restart, which is kind of cool. The obby is pretty simplistic. You got your regular stacks, you got your poles, you got your stuff you got to jump over, you got to go underneath, stuff like that. So it's kind of like military-ish, but it's kind of cool. So yeah, right here, we have the headquarters building. It's obviously not done yet, which is okay because police personnel will spawn just right over here. They're going to have their lockers, they're going to have their stuff, and they'll be able to walk to the inspection or parade grounds, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, and then the headquarters is going to be their future home. So that's where they're going to spawn in the future, I'm hoping. So we're going to hopefully get that done in the coming days, and it's going to be perfect. All right, guys. So this is the abandoned apartment building for SWAT, Special Weapons and Tactics, to breach and do their training exercises. So obviously, as you guys can see, the door is locked. So my builder did something really cool, and she put a hole in the wall right over here. So you'll be able to come in, breach, take out the bad guys, stuff like that. She's working on the second floor right now. So she's going to make stairs. She's going to do the second floor up here and make it a lot cooler. So it's going to be a lot nicer for SWAT. It might have to be in a future update because I don't think we have enough time for it. And then on the back side of the building, we have our Office of Internal Affairs. They're going to be on the 3rd story of this building. They're going to have their spawn up here. There's going to be a hole in the wall. They're going to have their like little ropes so they can get up and down and stuff. And they're going to have their entire spawn in here. I kind of wanted to go for a more like classified, like FBI black site type of look. So we're going to put it on the 3rd story of this building. So no one's going to really know where it is unless you guys watch my videos. But other than that, it seems pretty cool. So yeah, that's most of the base I've gone over. This is going to be the guardhouse, so I'm not too sure what's going to happen in here. It's kind of just a place for the guarding units to hang out if they're bored or stuff like that. So they can come in here, they can chit chat and have fun. There's some stuff back here. They got a locker room, they got their whiteboard, they got holding cells, they got some stuff over here. They got their I guess another locker room. I don't really know. They got the gate control. And another hallway, I guess. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. They got their questions on this board right here. So ask the player the following questions. So it's going to be pretty simple. The main goal of this is to recruit. So I don't know how much recruiting is going to go on here personally, but I know a lot of recruitment is going to go on at the recruiting center. So this is my favorite part of the game by far. It's basically where people will come in. They'll be able to go through the slime. They'll have to go through the scanner right here. They'll stand on this, and the guard inside will tell them the questions. Well, they'll say the questions like, what's your username? Do you want to become a police officer? Have they joined the group? So 3rd one is, have they joined the group? If not, then the Academy Enforcement Unit will go ahead and try and recruit them to the group. So it's like a big recruitment effort. And then whenever they go ahead and pass, if they didn't actually want to join the group, they get free base access. They come out, and then they're gonna be able to go inside the base for free, or they can buy instant base access and just get in without having to deal with anyone inside here. All right, guys. So one other thing that's super cool is we hit over 1,000 members in the group. This is a huge milestone for us. So thank you all for the support. It's been insane. The series has been blowing up as well. So thank you all so much for it. I couldn't have done it without y'all. We also want to show you that we got all of our Game Pass icons. So we got all these done except the M4. So we're waiting on that one right now. But the rest of them are done. So they're super cool. I like them personally. And yeah, we've had a bunch of sales on Commissioner already. So if you guys are interested in getting admin in game, the Commissioner rank actually gives you admin, which is super cool. I'm thinking about raising it because it's in such high demand. So if you guys are interested in getting admin, make sure you guys purchase this before I raise it. It's going to be raising a lot, so it's cheap right now, I guess. So yeah. And one last major thing I want to go over is the fact that we got our GFX. So right here, he's showing our GFX. It looks extremely nice. I gave him a reference, and he kind of just went off of that. So it's really cool, I'm not going to lie. The thing is, the reference, it was kind of another military game, so it wasn't even in the police genre. So the fact that this came out like that is really cool. Obviously, he didn't copy it, but it looks really, really nice for just kind of inspiring off of it. I also forgot to mention that we had a meeting a few days ago, and we hit 70 people in the voice chat. So literally on I think it was day 3, we literally hit 70 people just joining a voice call just to learn about the group and stuff like that. So we were going over how the group works and all that stuff. So, I mean, it was pretty simple. It was insane. 67 in the audience, 3 speakers, so that's 70. So 70 people just tuned in, and they came to listen to us and learn about the group. So that was awesome. I was really excited for that. The Discord is exploding. The game is already exploding. So make sure y'all join real quick to secure a rank and join the upcoming police department. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys check out Military Roleplay Community. It's a community that provides free maps, clothing designs, graphic art, and so much more. I'm personally using some of their assets for the game right now, so make sure you check them out. Link in description.